Peace, family. Welcome to another episode of YP Higher Perspective, where we review internet media content via news clips, entertainment, everyday recordings, and we give you a higher cognitive disposition on the subject matter at hand. Now, this specific one right here, I could not wait to do, okay? Could not wait. And so I'm going to jump right into it. This is Steve Harvey telling Monique, I love you. If you're watching, I love you. I salute you. Real recognize real, okay? I'm with you. This is this is Steve Harvey telling Monique to put money over integrity as well as a bunch of other foolish advice. So I'm going to let the video play, and then I'm going to rip Steve Harvey's head off with these facts. So this ain't even going to just be a higher perspective. I'm going to butcher this fool with these facts because, I'm sick of old black men specifically trying to use cowardly forms of maturity as false tools of wisdom. You are a coward. You are ignorant. You don't really know what's going on with black people, okay? And you don't really care because you have Kundaria, okay? And so with that being said, and that's Kundaria, shout out to the General SETI for that. I got to go in your book and take one out your book. You have Kundaria and crackatosis, okay? And so with that being said, this video right here, I have to go in. And let me get my disclaimer now. For all my followers who are not black, this video, specifically my white followers, this video is not to slay you. But this video is to let you know what your people have done. Not in just this lifetime, but in the lifetimes before, which is the reason black people have been disenfranchised economically from competing, okay, with any other business, ventures, venues, or industry, okay? And with that being said, let's pull it up. Here we go. Bam.
Y'all said privately, to include Oprah, all of y'all said privately, I've done nothing wrong.
When you tell the truth, you have to deal with the repercussions of the truth. We black out here. We can't come out here and do it any kind of way we want to. Listen to me. Your husband can't be the Sydney that he really is out here.
Let me tell you something.
That flexing, we got to flex a different way. We out here in a game. This the money game. This ain't the black man's game. This ain't the white man's game. This is the money game. We in the money game. And you cannot sacrifice yourself. The best thing you can do for poor people is not be one of them. You cannot help them.
We're in the money game. But let me tell you what the game is before the money game. Like before the money game, it's called the integrity game. And we've lost the integrity worrying about the money.
But Mo,
and wait a minute.
If I crumble, my children crumble, my grandchildren crumble. I cannot, for the sake of my integrity, stand up here and let everybody that's counting on me crumble so I can make a statement.
Okay, cut it off. Remember that time Steve Harvey did the Kings of Comedy and he was talking about for $100 million, I am a monkey. He meant that. Steve Harvey the type of dude that'll let you do something strange to him for a little piece of change. Okay? I'm going to just tell you that right now. He don't have no backbone. And I want to say this before I start. I know black women is so tired of black men. I know Monique so heartbroken being in this industry and seeing how wicked these motherfuckers is and how pussy these niggas is and fold to every little thing and how these niggas just left her out to dry during the Netflix. I know she's so hurt. And so, I might not never even meet Monique, but I just want to send my energy out to her to let her know it's the real ones are still here. We still here, and we not here to create ethnic conflicts and confusions. But we will stand on that truth when the time comes. Okay? And so let me just dig right into Steve Harvey's chest. Wait, first of all, I heard Monique say, and Oprah, you need to toss Oprah off your friends list because she's done. Oprah been done. She's been buried. She's trash. If Oprah's on your friends list, you need a new friends list because she's trash. But Steve Harvey said it's not about integrity. It's about he can't compromise his integrity. First of all, there's no amount of money that could ever make me do something that I know is wrong. See? It's about, let me tell you something. I'm black. If another black person said, hey, young Pharaoh, I'll give you $1 million if you let me kidnap this little white girl from the playground and don't say nothing. Hey, they kidnapped us and enslaved us. You know what I would say to them? No. No. And if you try it, I'm going to punch you in your mouth. You know why? Because that's wrong. That's wrong. That's called integrity. Integrity is not physical. Integrity is virtuous. It's spiritual. It's moral. Okay? And so if you're using a racial compass to even assimilate and assess integrity, nigga, you don't even know what integrity is. Now, you can have cultural integrity, okay? Which you should have. But that's cultural integrity. Integrity, period, is about doing the right thing at the right times. So, Steve Harvey, if you're not willing to do the right thing, and you're willing to go along with the wrong thing, or let the wrong things happen for money, you are a scumbag. And I'll be the first to tell you, okay? Give a fuck about no Family Feud, nigga. Fuck out of here. And so with that being said, let me go in on him. He talking about this the money game. Let me slay this fool real quick. And I dare you. I dare you. I will bring the receipt. See, I'm about to bring up so many receipts right now. I'm going to just tell y'all right now. I'm going to be lazy and I don't feel like editing all the pop-ups in this video. But you can go do the research. Black people own 1% of the wealth. We're just going to stay on America. We're not going to go to Africa. Black people own 1% of the wealth. We share that with everybody else that's considered a minority. So when somebody calling you a minority, they're not calling you a black person. They're calling you a broke person. If you're trailer park trash, you're considered a minority. If you're Hispanic or Latino, you're considered a minority. If you're black, you're considered a minority. Okay? Period. So we share 1% of the wealth with all other minority groups in America. Okay? Okay? Now by 2053, they say we're going to have 0% of that wealth. Today, right now, financially speaking, okay, white families, on average, earn 10 times the wealth of a black family. Every 1 out of 5 black families have a negative numerical value for their net worth or a 0% net worth. Okay? Now, let me tell you how it got like this. Before you get ready to say, well, black people just don't work and don't save their money. No. Okay? The communities we did have, such as Black Wall Street, the government bombed them. They destroyed our independence in this country. And then they created banking laws to where loans for black homeowners were harder to get depending upon where we lived. And then they did what you call redlining. Go look up redlining, where they lowered the property value on black communities, raised the property value on white communities, had the rich middle and upper class white people come buy all of the black properties. Okay? And so this is how we went from homeowners to renters, because they came in, all of these Italians, all of these white people came in, brought up our property, all of these Jewish people, okay? All of these buildings in New York where black people used to own, now they renting and they got Jewish landlords and Italian landlords. We used to own those buildings, okay? As well as the buildings around the country. They brought the buildings from us and then raised the prices back up so that we couldn't buy them back, and then they rented it to us, okay? So this is how they usurped us from being homeowners. Okay? So don't give me that shit. And then we're going to keep it moving. Okay? Okay, then we're going to keep it moving. Industry. Okay? They destroyed our independent banks. They destroyed our independent businesses. Okay? Of course, they're not going to promote us on TV because we will be their competition. Okay? If you go to China, China not going to promote white people businesses on TV because that would be their competition. It's not racist, it's just business. So they're not going to promote us on TV. They're not going to admit how they underhanded us and snatched the rug from under us. And then if you want to add up all of the rich billionaires and basketball players in America, still not scratching 2% of the wealth in America. Okay? So don't get it twisted, because you can sit here and say, well, basketball players and football players earn $1 million checks. If I have $80 million to pay you for a season, how much money do you think I really have? So don't ever get this shit twisted. We not in no money game. We lost 100 years ago. We didn't create money. Romans, white people created money. What are you talking about? This is their game. And they snatched us out of it with racial legislation, okay, with systematic racism, and we have not been able to get back in a sense. If black people around the world, around the country today, put their money together, we would still lose. You know why? Because we would never be able to buy industry. We would never be able to buy manufacturing companies. See, what y'all don't realize is a person don't have to sell you shit. Y'all keep talking about something, well, we need to start buying this. Why you acting like these people got to sell you anything? If you buy the materials to make a car, I don't have to sell you the corporations to make a car. Mind you, if you look at the location of the majority of manufacturing industries, guess where they are? In Europe. Where the queen is. Okay? Where the royal bloodline families are. So they take all of the natural resources from Africa, okay? And then they take them to Europe, manufacture them into products, and then they sell them into America, where we're one of the largest nations of consumers. So you talking about this the money game, Steve Harvey. If I gave your ass $100 billion, I bet you couldn't buy NBC, nigga. You talking about this the money game. Bill Cosby was in the money game. And now he in the jails, and now he in the motherfucking penal system for trying to buy NBC. These people don't gotta sell you shit. Why you acting like this the money game? Nigga, this the money game. You not gonna win no money game with these people. This is they fucking game. You're not gonna beat the little Monopoly man in Monopoly. This his game. So the best thing you could do is play the integrity game. Cause that's all we got left. We don't got shit. We don't got no banks. We don't got no nothing. And the majority of the shit that's black owned, y'all niggas is Freemasons. So y'all niggas still pledge allegiance to the motherfuckers who took them from us in the first place. And the only reason that you the head of some shit is because you a Freemason. Okay? What you want to talk about? HBCUs? HBCUs were started by white Freemasons. Okay? The names of every HBCU is after a white Freemason. Okay? Don't play with me like that. You want to talk about Black Boule? Okay, you want to talk about, black fraternities? Go research W.E.B. Du Bois. W.E.B. Du Bois said that white Freemasons started black Greek fraternities and sororities to keep black professionals away from Marcus Garvey. So there is not an area of high-class black people that is not infiltrated by Freemasonry and used by Freemasons to control the lower-class black citizen. So don't try me with that. Don't try me with that. Oh, well, this is black owned. Nigga, ask them if they Freemasons. Okay, quiet. It's quiet then. It's quiet then. Because y'all took an oath to keep that secret. Okay? And Freemasons follow the Luciferian doctrine. So if this shit is black owned, but the black people are keeping them, are taking that oath to a secret society and following the Luciferian doctrine, how the fuck is you for me? Nigga? If we gangbanging and I'm a blood and some shit is Crip owned, don't tell me it's black owned. I don't care if you black, nigga. This shit ain't for me. It's for you. And so, miss me with that shit. It's the money game, nigga. Tell the whole truth then. If you gonna talk about money, talk about why we ain't got none. Huh? Talk about why these industries will kill you for trying to own your own masters. Yeah, because it's the money game. And they gonna make sure they stay on top. No matter what law they gotta pass. No matter what nigga they gotta kill. So tell the fucking truth. And the last thing that you got at the end of the day as a black person in America is your integrity, because you don't have shit else. Fuck is wrong with you? Gonna sit here and tell this woman, if I sacrifice my integrity, my children can't eat. Why they can't? Nigga, you never heard of food stamps, nigga? Eat what? Eat what? Steak, lobster, and shrimp? Nigga, I'd rather be eating peanut butter jelly sandwiches and motherfucking dairy, nasty, pussy ass milk. What my integrity? Than be eating shrimp and lobster and be a piece of shit. And be teaching my children to be a piece of shit. Talk about my children can't eat. Nigga, how they can't eat? Nigga, food stamps is for everybody. Section 8 is for everybody. You might not be able to live luxurious, but your frequency will be right. Your frequency will be right, so when you die, you go where you supposed to go. See? Niggas talking about something I can't eat. How the fuck you can't eat? Nigga? You can't buy the bread and the peanut butter and jelly? See, y'all niggas too bougie and y'all niggas too uppity and y'all niggas don't know how to stay down. I know how to stay down. This why I respect Old Dirty Bastard. Because niggas was laughing at ODB because he had a record deal, but he was still going to get his food stamps. Only certain people with spiritual perspectives and in a good balance of integrity understand why ODB was the way he was. ODB wasn't dumb. He might have played a fool. That was a very wise individual. And so that being said, Steve Harvey, you just set the perfect example for why old niggas is washed up and need to sit the fuck down. Because y'all niggas tell half-truths. Y'all want to be respected for nothing. Y'all don't do shit for nobody. Y'all don't pave no way for the youth of y'all race and the youth of y'all generation. Y'all don't pass down shit to nobody. All y'all do is shuck and jive, buck dancing coon, and let our black women down. Y'all destroy the hope and faith that our black women have in us to stand by them solidly through whatever they want to do. Y'all destroy that, and then we gotta eat that. You are a pussy, and you act like a bitch, okay? And you gonna tell this woman to a poisonous truth on TV and try to overtalk her and act like it's a form of wisdom, and then the rest of the world gonna look at me like I feel that way too because I'm coming behind you. And so, nigga, I have to speak on you, nigga, viciously to let the world know that's not how we giving it up, nigga. If Monique say fuck them, fuck them. If Monique say pop that bottle, we pop that bottle. If Monique say this what she want to do, this what she want to do. Fuck you talking about. You know why? Every other race do it for their woman. Nigga. Fuck you talking about. Nigga. At one point in time, white women say they want 5 slaves. A white man go get 5 slaves. Fuck is you talking about? Now that might have been wrong, but I'm just making my point. If somebody could stand by their people unjustly, how can we stand by our people justly? Nigga, you's a sucker. You's a sucker. And I'm calling you a sucker. I'm calling you a sucker. You a sucker for that. And we don't jack you, nigga. Real niggas don't respect you. And like I said, this ain't about bringing up the past. This ain't about bringing up the race card. This is about facts. Nigga, you ever try to get some car insurance lately? Huh? In the hood? You know how high your car insurance is to this day? Because your fucking zip code? Nigga, if I'm lying, go in the hood right now, try to get some car insurance, and then move out the hood with that same exact vehicle and try to get some car insurance in the suburbs and see how low it is. This shit is real. Ain't nobody making this shit up. Car insurance, house insurance, health insurance is higher in lower income communities, which coincidentally happen to be black. You think we making this shit up? You think we making this shit up? So when we say racism, yes, racism exists. And don't get it confused with being prejudiced. Racism exists. And not only do it exist, it's systematically implemented to make sure that white people stay on top. So even if you're white and you're not racist, it's implemented to make sure you stay on top. I don't want to hear nothing about no go get a college education. My family is not systematically allowed to make as much money as you make. They're not allowed to systematically spend as much time with me as your parents are allowed with you. Okay? For me to be able to go to college. This is why the only way a nigga going to college is off of his physical exploitation. Whether he dribbling a ball or catching one. Okay? So don't sit here and talk to me about don't sit here and tell that woman it's about a money game. You a clown for that. Nigga. You supposed to know better than anybody. You older than us. Which means you've been here and seen way more shit. You was here during redlining, asshole. You was here when they brought drugs and guns into the community, asshole. Fuck is wrong with you? You was here for Rodney King, asshole. So don't sit here and act like we not fighting a losing battle. This is why I don't tell when black kids be like, I want to go to college, and I don't. Come on, man. If you want to go to college, go to college. But I already know how this shit go. And so that being said, family, this video right here was not to just bang on Steve Harvey's head like that. But this video right here was to let people know the truth behind why what he said was totally incorrect. Talking about something that's not about integrity. It's the money game. What you talking about? How you gonna tell black people to play a game that we've been lost because we didn't create it? If this is my point, I'm gonna end on this. If I didn't know Steve Harvey and I didn't know me and I came here from another planet and I was black, and I said, hey, y'all, I'm a black guy from planet black people. I want to come here to planet Earth and experience what black people is like. Where can black people thrive? And I ran into Steve Harvey. And Steve Harvey said, man, don't thrive in the realm of integrity. You got to thrive in the money game. And I said, okay, well, I got $1 billion. What can we do? Steve Harvey didn't tell me that these people are not going to let me own shit. They'll kill me before they let me do it. Steve Harvey didn't tell me that that it's federal laws still in place right now where I can't own certain property or certain land because it's private. Okay? People didn't die. Rich people didn't die, and they got wills set in place where in the will, land and certain things are not to be sold. So it don't matter how much money you got because it's on documentation that they can't sell it to you. Talking about it's the money game. It's the money game. Go try to buy the lawn where the White House is at. I bet you can't. So your money only gonna go so far. It's the money game. Go try to buy some land in Europe and get next door to one of them car manufacturing companies. I bet you can't. Go try to buy a water system. Go try to buy a sewage system and control the sewer. Go try to buy an electrical plant and control the power in your community. I bet you can't. Go try to buy a gas company. Bet you your ass can't. Bet you can't. And so y'all niggas is talking about it's the money game. What are you talking about? What have you used your money for? What have black people been able to use their money for to make a power move? Nothing. They shitted on Akon for trying to bring electricity to Puerto Rico. If it was the money game, why wouldn't they let him do that? That would have made them money and it would have looked good on everybody's pocket. Because it's not, the money game is not for you. The money game is for the big boys at the top. Excuse me, not even the big boys. The assholes with no integrity at the top who want to continue to benefit off us, the little guys at the bottom, and use the middle class niggas like Steve Harvey to do their dirty work because he feels more important than us because he's at the middle. Okay? So Steve Harvey, you are the definition of an ignorant old man who has no knowledge or has knowledge. It's either you a coon and you know better and you choose not to do better, or you an ignorant ass old man who just don't know shit and should be shutting the fuck up when it comes to speaking on situations like this. Okay, my nigga? Stick to Family Feud. Nigga, don't worry about integrity issues when it comes to the black community, because that's not a game. You do good on game shows. You don't do good in real life. And so that being said, Monique, I want to apologize to you and any other black woman who, whether they was a lower class, middle class, upper class woman, and you counted on black men across your immediate communities to come to your aid, and we failed to come to your aid because niggas valued a dollar bill over your spiritual safety and balance. And so that being said, I want to apologize to you for that on behalf of these niggas, because they're not going to humble themselves enough to do it, because these niggas going to go to the grave, the fucking morons that they are. And with that being said, this has been a higher perspective on that situation, and I hope that this video don't just hit home. I hope this shit hit a home run. And with that being said, I love y'all. Peace.